and proud to welcome Dr. James Njogu, CEO and Secretary General of Kenya National Commission for UNESCO, to make his remarks.
Thank you very much, Bwana Kahuro, Kimani. I think this is a very special day. Leo ni siku nzuri sana. Hamjambo? Ingawaje tuko wachache, lakini we are happy. Hata tuwe wachache, we shall celebrate. Mi kwanza nataka kuwashukuru. Vile ni watu wamedance hapa, wale walikuwa na dance, that is exceptionally good. And I'm sure even after this, you'll continue. Young people in arts, old people in arts. Kuna wakunga wawili walikuwa hapa, walijiita wahenga, I think so. And they also did very well. Na wanawafunza wale ambao ni wadogo. Kwa hivyo, kwangu, hii ni jambo la muhimu sana. Na pia nitasoma speech, lakini nitachanganya Kiswahili. Mahali nitatafsiri vibaya, samahani. Lakini hiyo ni part ya art. Hata wakirap, si wana rap kwa kichanganya Kiswahili, Kiingereza, Kifaransa, nilisikia Kifaransa, hata Kispanish, na wengine Kiitaliano, na wengine Kikuyu pale ndani. Sivyo? So we are really happy, young ladies and gentlemen, and old. So, nashukuru sana kuwa hapa. Nimeandikwa kwa Kiswahili, kwa Kiingereza, lakini nitatafsiri. To celebrate the UNESCO World Arts Day. Tumesema hii ni ya saba. This World Arts Day, ama maana ya art and culture, it is a transformative power. Kwa Kiswahili ni jambo la muhimu sana. It has that transformative power for the society, shaping all our societies, our communities, tuwe Dandora, tuwe Runda, tuwe mahali popote, tuwe Kibera. It is transformative. It is an inspiring dialogue. Ni maongezi. Art inaongea. Jamaa wale walikuwa hapa wawili ambao ni wakunga kiasi. Mkisikiza yale maneno pale, very many advice. Advice to young people, advice to politicians, advice to the nation. Yani inspiring dialogue. Shaping our identity. Tuna identity. Sivyo? Kila mmoja wetu ana an identity as a community, an identity as a country. So shaping identity is very key to culture. Strengthening our communities and advancing national development. Yani mambo ya maendeleo. So in fact, tukiongea vyema, tunasema hata CBC ama CBE. Hii ni maendeleo mazuri sana kwa education structures. Tukiwa na the 3 pathways. Your third pathway ya arts ni muhimu sana. Because it shows nchi yetu inaenda ikitambua mambo ya art. Na mimi najua wale wako na experience in the arts since 1994, 92 there. Hata kabla mnaona maendeleo ambayo yanafanyika kwa arts and culture. That is one of our role. Kama UNESCO, kama National Commission for UNESCO. 2019 was a very important day for all of us. And not only under UNESCO, because UNESCO iliitana and we set standards. Maana yake sisi tukiwa a member state of UNESCO, pia tuna implement yale mambo yamepitishwa na UNESCO. Na akipitishwa pia tuko pale, we debate. Kwa hivyo as we celebrate these, tunahamasisha not only ourselves but nchi yote, our leaders especially, kuambia kwamba arts ni kitu cha muhimu sana. Tunafaa kulipa vyema, tunafaa kuwa na good patterns, tunafaa kuheshimu kazi ya, because it's a choice. It's alive. Art is alive. Kwa hivyo ni chombo cha maana sana. So the theme of today's celebration, ambayo tunai-celebrate tarehe 15 Aprili kila mwaka, artists' right matters. Haki yao matters. Safeguarding expression, identity and diversity. Lazima tuheshimu mambo ya artists. Lazima tuheshimu kazi yao. Maana yake mara nyingi tunaona kwamba hiyo heshima haipo. Tunapenda kuwa entertained, but are we paying for it? Are we paying for it? Are we supporting it? Sometimes we are not able to pay for it well. Even sisi National Commission for UNESCO. It is because ya limitation ya funds, tungependa hata kuwalipa zaidi. Once you performed, you be paid well. In fact, mara nyingi nimepata artists kwa mabarabara, kwa zile lights, wakiperform acrobatics. And I feel so guilt and mekuentertain, na mara nyingi hata hatubebi pesa taslimu, tunabeba kwa M-Pesa. In fact, there is a time, na nilikuwa kwa hiyo jam nikaita mmoja nikamwambia, tafadhali wacha kuja tu ukiitisha na kikapu cha kofia. Come show us your number, your phone number, ndio tuweze pia kwa M-Pesa. But must we be beggars? No, artists must not be beggars because they are not supposed to be beggars. They are supposed to be respected. We safeguard that expression, identity, and diversity. So, hii mada, that theme is very important kwetu. Pia tuna maendeleo kadhaa nchini ambayo yamefanyika. Na katika NATCOM kuna hii Fair Culture Charter ambaye inasukuma mambo ya haki to the artist. Yaani mkataba wa utamaduni wenye haki. Hata ikiwa ni utamaduni, we are also innovative. Culture artists keep on innovating new things on top of our culture, isn't it? So, Global Advocacy Document hii ni muhimu sana, si ya Kenya peke yake, hii ambayo tunaita mkataba wa utamaduni wenye haki, ni chombo muhimu duniani kote, na sisi kama wa Kenya tunafaa pia kuiobserve. So, fair culture is very important, ladies and gentlemen, so that we can also have clear policies which are critical in inclusive, sustainable, creative sector in Kenya. Na kama tumeiweka kwa CBE, kwa nini isi thrive? It must thrive. It must be safeguarded. So the charter is very relevant to the Kenyan Constitution and the 2005 UNESCO Convention on Protection and Promotion of Diversity of Cultural Expression, which Kenya ratified in 2007, and the UNESCO 1980 recommendation concerning the status of artists. That status must be looked at. Fair culture practices creates the conditions in which artists can work with dignity, heshima. Creativity can flourish, and cultural diversity can be protected and promoted. They ensure that artists are not only celebrated, but also supported and protected. In fact, as we speak, drama festivals for schools are ongoing in Nyeri. Today, tomorrow, in the Okunagala, those finalists. And that is also art. But it's not only in schools that it must be promoted, but wherever we live, mitaani, mahali tunapoishi. In Kenya, creative sector continues to grow as a powerful driver of innovation, employment, youth engagement, and national identity, and it is important that the country strengthen its cultural policies to promote equity, access, transparency, and opportunities across the cultural ecosystem. Kwangu hiyo ni kitu cha maana sana. As the Kenyan National Commission for UNESCO, na hata kama the theater, Bwana Kimani and Pundo, ni muhimu sana. We keep speaking and speaking until we have proper policies and clear direction with regard to protecting the artists and ensuring that they benefit from what they do, what they innovate. So across the world, the creative sector continues to demonstrate its power as a driver in identity, providing employment, dialogue, and sustainable development, which is very, very important. So supporting artists' rights strengthens not only culture, but also democracy, social cohesion, and economic resilience. To all artists here today, tunawaheshimu sana. Know that your creativity matters. Know that your creativity matters. The way you perform, the dances, the acrobatics, and so on, we respect so much and we honor you. It is through art that our stories as a nation are shared and preserved. Your creation and stories not only preserve our language and tradition, but they also challenge injustice and inspire hope for a better future, for which all of us need. For these young people, for the youth that are not employed, for even the adults who are working, toiling hard to earn their living. These contributions are only possible where artists are respected, protected, and supported. So protecting artist freedom is not only the responsibility of artists themselves, it is a shared responsibility between the two levels of government, the national government and the county governments. As you know, mainly culture is devolved, and you can perform anywhere within any county and express your cultural identity. So cultural institutions, civil society, communities, and development partners need to join hands to support the artists that we are. So, as we celebrate this very important day, we must also recognize the importance of collaboration between the national government, the county government, the cultural institutions, civil society, and private sector. So we call upon for these collaborations so that then we can work together to ensure kwamba tunaendelesha utamaduni wetu, how innovative we are, na yale mambo ambayo tunayafanya to also get entertained and to retain our culture. So institutions such as UNESCO continue to emphasize that culture and creativity are essential pillars of sustainable development, maendeleo endelevu, and social cohesion. Inatuunganisha as a society. When we talk about national cohesion and there is that organization in charge, culture, artists, they are a major component in bringing peace in any society. And when we promote it in Kenya, we are also talking about peace. Na UNESCO, you know, mada yetu muhimu ama kazi yetu muhimu ni peace, amani. Peace through all what we do. Kama ni education, kama ni scientific work, kama ni culture, yote tulenge kuwa na amani. And in supporting cultural participation, it is very key and a key step to building a peaceful and inclusive society. So, as I conclude, the National Commission, we renew our commitment to building a Kenya where cultural rights are protected, artist work is valued, and where fair culture lengo, they do not have any mandate with regard to artists. But they said this is a wonderful thing to do. So that alone encourages me na inatia motisha kwamba kuna wengi wanaona maana ya artist, and we pray that as the future unfolds, we unfold with it, so that then we are able to ensure that the artists are promoted, they are financed, they are paid what they are supposed to be paid, and then the society becomes even more peaceful. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Asanteni sana.
Right. Yes. Wacha tusalimie kiongozi for the first time. Ay, sawa sawa. Mpaka nilikuwa naogopa kukusalimia. Una mpaka kijana wangu anajificha nyuma yangu. Wapi makofi ya our CEO.